Do you have an idea how this leopard got on the roof of house right in a regular battle? I guess you're puzzled. I wouldn't believe it myself if I hadn't seen how it's possible to climb up there. In today's video, you'll learn about the coolest positions on the maps. Very few players know about these spots, so watch until the end. It's going to be very interesting. Also, I'll announce the winners of my giveaway from the last video. Let's get started. On the Rockfield map, I'm going to show you a secret and very sneaky position right away. To get here, you'll need a fast tank that accelerates to at least 60 kilometers per hour. Then you can easily drive up here and have excellent shots all over the map. But be careful, because if you're spotted, you'll probably stay on this hill for the rest of the battle. You can also drive up the mountain on the opposite side. However, you'll need the help of a platoon mate for this. They'll have to push you up the hill. Then you can climb to the very top yourself and have shots all over the map. As a bonus, I'll show you how to drive to point C from the direction of the medium tanks. Again, you'll need a fast tank and you'll easily be able to drive here without any trouble. Moving on to the Middleburg map, there's this hill where you can drive up if the enemy is capturing the base. I assure you, nobody expects to see you in this position. And on the opposite side, there's another hill. If you drive up this way, you can play from behind the turret and deal damage to enemies. They definitely won't expect it, and hitting you will be very difficult, especially if you're playing with something like an STB-1. On the mines map, you can drive up the hill using an unusual path. However, you'll need the help of a platoon mate or ally, but it's worth it. Just imagine, you drive up the hill at the beginning of the battle, and there's already an enemy tank waiting there. You can also drive straight up to the hill, into the bushes near the tank destroyer. It's not exactly a cheat position, but for some reason, not many people know about it, and even fewer use it in battle. And of course, the highest hill on the map. You might have seen this hill on the thumbnail of this video, and you can indeed drive up here, even in a mouse. Of course, you'll need a lot of allies for this. And how to do it you'll find in the link in the description. It's not my video, but it's very interesting and I recommend watching it. Perhaps you'll want to try it out in a training room with your friends. Moving on to the Himmelsdorf, let's start with this unusual position. To get to it, you'll need a very fast tank. And you need to build up speed and do everything as I did in the video. Actually, this position isn't very useful, but if you want to surprise your friends or teammates, why not? And here's another fun position. Take a small tank and drive up to this hill. Now you can drive into the house. It's very interesting, but again, not very useful during battle. And now, that position you saw at the beginning of the video. To get there, you'll have to use a bug and do everything as shown in the video. And congratulations, now everyone in battle will accuse you of cheating. But you can also do this on the opposite side. Same thing, but with a different train car, and you're on the roof. On the Oasis Palms, there's a super cool spot, but getting up here takes some effort. Take a fast tank and do everything as shown in the video. As a result, you'll end up in a very advantageous position with shots available almost all over the map, and you can hide behind the rock. Next up, the Port Bay map. Here, playing in a medium or light tank, you can drive into a cool position right at the beginning of the battle. Everything you need to do is shown on your screen, and this position will give you an advantage at the start of the battle. But you can also get here using another method. This method takes less time, but it's a bit more difficult. It's easy to make a mistake and turn slightly in the wrong direction, and then you won't be able to get up here. Here's a position from the opposite side. Playing as a tank destroyer, you can drive here and easily shoot at the direction of heavy tanks and even their tank destroyers. But be extremely careful. Enemies' medium and light tanks could come up behind you. I'll also show you some cool spots on the Castilla map. You can see how to drive up to the main hill from the direction of the medium tanks. There are two ways to get up there. You can see these ways on your screen. And behind this hill, there's another one. This is a truly cheat position. Any skilled player knows about this spot. Also, recently, while playing with the STB-1, I was left 1 against 6 opponents and drove into this position. If you want to see how it turned out, I've posted the entire battle on my Telegram channel. The link will be in the description. In addition to that, there are many other different positions on the map. For example, this hill, which can help you spot enemy heavy tanks. Or this hill on the opposite side. You can even get up here in a heavy tank. Honestly, I'm not sure how useful this can be for you, but let it be a fact. And of course, the main and highest hill on the map. I think everyone knows about this hill, but let me show you a few ways to get up here. The first method is the most popular. Almost everyone has driven up here at least once. However, this method is quite slow, so I'll show you how to get up here faster. You'll need a tank with good acceleration, and then you can quickly drive up here without wasting time on detours. And that's not all. If you're driving along the river, for example, and you need to escape from an enemy, then you can do this and drive up the hill from the outer side. I'm sure you didn't know about this. And as a bonus, I'll show you a life hack on how to drive into the city through the heavy tank direction. You can only do this with a fast tank. On the canal map, there's a position that absolutely nobody knows about. Stand as shown in the video and, with the help of engine booster, fly onto this hill without much trouble. From here, you have many shots across the map, and the most important thing is that you're almost impossible to detect from here. And the second position is on the opposite side. Here, you can drive up with almost any tank, and it's very convenient to deal damage to enemy heavy tanks from here. And thanks to several bushes, you'll be completely undetectable. On the canyon map, there's one spot to detect enemies at the beginning of the battle. However, be careful and don't go here if there are no allies nearby. Moving on to Naval Frontier. Here, there's a position for medium and light tanks. Getting up here is very easy, and in fact, it won't give you any significant advantage. However, sometimes in battle, it can save your life. And the last position on the New Bay map. It's located on the bridge, more precisely under the bridge. To get there, do everything as shown in the video. And you'll probably ask me, what kind of position is this anyway? And I'll answer, I have no idea. Let's move on to the winners of my giveaway instead. On your screens, you can see all the winners. I want to thank all of you for watching my videos, and a special thank you to those who participate in the giveaways. Many of you often mention that your prizes don't arrive in your accounts. But please be patient. The developers will definitely credit the prizes to all the winners. You just need to wait a little bit. All my giveaways are absolutely fair, and every winner will receive their prize. And with that, I bid you farewell. See you soon, friends. Goodbye.